That movie makes me bawl.
Even though we are apart, remember me.
I actually cry every time I watch
That
that
movie was probably one of the best movies they came out with in a long time.
Coco was...
What were we saying? Oh, we were singing Sweet Caroline under nods while fighting people at Mutzi. It was hysterical.
And we're finally live. Ross lies to me every time.
Finally!
You've been live.
No, we haven't.
Remember me.
We're going to copyright.
We'll get us shut down.
No, but
Yeah.
Big Daddy Disney doesn't like us.
Disney doesn't like anybody. Remember me. I have to mute my phone.
Shut up.
Eric's got the max volume. What is going on, guys, and welcome to our lunchtime live.
Welcome to the chaos.
Yes, we sing and don't dance.
Only copyrighted music.
Only copyright written. Is it written? Copywritten music? Would that be the proper?
Copywritten music.
Yeah.
Yes, copyrighted music. I don't know.
Copy.
Either works.
Because it's like, is it copy? W
It's copyright.
R. It's copyright like to write something, or is it copyright like it's your right hand?
Like you write something.
Like you write something,
Yeah.
not like you have a right to this. Like you have a copyright to this. Okay.
Now
Welcome
we
to the
know.
live. We're discussing legal terms.
Now we know.
Oh, by the way, it's the only legal thing we're discussing. Nothing else. Don't even try.
Nothing else.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's copyright. We were told it's copy R-I-H
Yeah, so you have a right to it.
R-I-G-H-T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
So
Yeah.
then it's copyrighted.
I don't know how to spell apparently.
Copy correct.
Copy correct, yeah. It's Xerox. You Xeroxed it.
That's so funny. What's good? Was fun hanging with you guys after Arsenal.
Yeah, dude. Dude, Arsenal was quite fun this year. I very, very, very much enjoyed Arsenal. I've been to Mutzi 4 or 5 times now, and it was probably my favorite time at Mutzi.
That's awesome.
Just because the big stalemates of open area really didn't happen. Everybody kind of like figured out like, hey, just don't even deal with that. Like, let's just go around.
Just pretend.
Yeah, like let's just pretend that we don't see you. We're just gonna approach from the sides where there's actual cover. Oh, that works.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just being weird. Arsenal was a blast.
Arsenal's awesome.
We'll be there.
Scruffy McGruffin. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
It's
Nice to meet you at Arsenal. That was a fun time with you, buddy.
It sounds like Arsenal was very cool. I'd like to go back and try it again at some point.
Fun. A week.
Good news.
You could go to Mutzi.
Maybe.
Yeah, we got a maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got a maybe out of him.
He won't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me
But-
something to hope for.
Come on.
Maybe.
Come on.
Maybe.
Come on.
Don't come on me.
Oh, you want me to?
Oh, ew. Whoa. As soon as that rolled off my tongue, I was like, oh my god. I hate you. What's the biggest event you guys have ever held and plan on doing?
So we only hold like kind of swap meet style events. We don't host any Milsim style or tournament style events. We vend at other people's Milsim events. The biggest we've ever hosted is Bolt Bash. That is kind of the only event that we've ever hosted. And then the biggest event we've been to is probably either one of the older Bad Bloods. Arsenal last year was like over 1,000 people.
Yeah, it was huge.
And this year's Shally is probably going to be just as big, if not bigger, than both of those.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, Arsenal was definitely a huge crowd.
Arsenal was like, I think, 1,100 people, and I think Shally's going to be the exact same, if not 1,200.
Wow.
If don't quote me on that. I think that's.
Yeah, that's definitely an absolute monstrous event. I can't really think of anything with.
Bad Blood, I think, was at one point 1,000 people, but that was like its premiere year. It did 1,000.
Yeah. So I would say that's probably,
Yeah.
within that realm is probably the biggest event.
Yeah, that we've like been to. Copperhead numbers-wise is not as big as those, but presence-wise, it feels like a gigantic, much larger personnel-wise than it actually is, because it's just, you're stuck there, so everybody's just milling around all the time in the vendor area. There's a lot going on at that one. But we don't host a lot of large events. We don't host stuff, really.
I wish we did.
The biggest thing is Bolt Bash that we've done.
Yes, Bolt Bash is very fun. It takes a lot out of us, and on top of going to all the other events, it's very hard to do.
Yeah. Us clearing the hallway at the hospital was smooth.
Dude, it was so nice. We had like, it was me, Logan, Rob, Mark, so the two Laylax guys, and then Ryan from G&G, and Hugh, Mark's buddy, and we just went through the hospital, and we had just taken contact, cleared the area out, and we just rolled through it in just this very formulaic way of it was one of the best movements we did the whole day. It was fantastic.
That's dope. Yeah, it's always nice to have those. I mean, it really just is like always a highlight. It always just hangs out in your head.
It is. It was just like, wow, the way we flowed through that area was just beautiful.
I love that. Would like to hear what Wes thinks about the new MDR/MDRX.
The one right behind your head.
Wow!
Oh my gosh.
We can point to it. We can't touch it.
I actually like it. I did get a chance to shoot it and actually put quite a few rounds through it. I'm not a huge bullpup person, so I'm kind of instantly turned off from it in that aspect. But what I do like about it is it really does sound, feel, and remind me a lot of the Sistema PTW kind of.
Have you looked at the gearbox?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Sistema workings and, the loading nozzle, the sound, the cylinder setup, the snappiness, honestly, the consistency shot to shot when you do actually shoot it. You can just feel how consistent it is. Overall, I think out of the box, it's quite impressive. I didn't get to use it with the magazine it comes with, so I didn't actually experience the magazine cutoff feature. But if I were to purchase one and go hit an airsoft field, I definitely wouldn't struggle to keep up with anyone. And it's lightweight, the polymer's really nice. It's just, for me personally, I'm turned off by the bullpup. That's really my only gripe. And obviously that's the whole thing with it. You can see how small it is and how large the inner barrel would be. I mean, considering you have from here up as an inner barrel, but the actual part in front of your hands is very, very small. So I think it's got a really, really good place, and I think we'll probably be seeing more of them as people get their hands on them. So
my only thing the only thing I want to mention about it, because I love bullpups, but the only thing I want to mention about it is the gearbox now, and again, this is the only thing I'm going to mention. The gearbox now is the version 3 gearbox, so their third generation of this gearbox. It finally, in my opinion, has fixed a ton of the problems that they were running into with the Generation 1 and the Generation 2 gearboxes. There's no more jumper that's needed to switch between whatever battery you're running. They have done a ton of upgrades and work to the system that I feel is much better now. And I would actually highly recommend it, even for the very higher price. I'm not going to say a highest price, but it is a higher priced airsoft gun, but it is, in my opinion, worth it.
yeah, it comes with a warranty, snappy out of the box, takes M4 mags, which is huge. I think it's a good buy overall.
It's also modular, so if you want to put M4 mags in your 308 one, you can actually do that. The uppers and the lowers are modular. There are different interchangeable parts that we will be getting in as well. So if you guys have the 308 version, but you want to run an M4 mag, or you guys want the micro upper on a 308 lower, we will be getting those parts in so that you guys can interchange them as well.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Hello, Wes and Tom.
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
Should have come to Arsenal, but you didn't. It's whatever.
Hey guys, I missed you live. What?
That was loud.
Oh. I hate.
I read the comments and like
It's so funny. I get so distracted. Hey guys, I missed you live. The times now it's demon time. Put these. I order and pick one. You have to play with the rest. Oh, pick one. You have to play for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Crytek, Chris Vector, VFC MPX, VFC MP7, Crytek PDW, all upgraded, no HPA. You have to pick one and use it forever.
VFC MPX, period.
That's a tough one. That'd be tough. I mean, it's between the MPX and the PDW.
Yeah.
Because the PDW at least is an M4.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'd probably do the MPX as well, considering I ran an MP5 for a long time.
Yeah.
So
I'm picking the MPX because of the gearbox it uses. Yes, the mags are proprietary, but I don't care. The Crytek PDW was a very, very, very close second because it's an M4. But I like VFC's Avalon gearbox a little bit better.
Yeah.
Dude, the VFC MP7 and the Chris Vector, fantastic guns, but notoriously break very quickly. So when you put the rest of my life, I'm like, well, that's not going to be a long life. Like, I'm not, they just break. They do.
You own an infinite amount of them.
Yeah. I mean, like, if they didn't break, the MP7 all day. If they didn't break, the MP7 would be my pick out of those. But they notoriously break.
Can I put a Bulgare tappet plate in it?
Yeah.
Cool question, though. I'd probably have to go with the... Nah, I'd go with the VFC. I think that'd be my final answer.
Yeah.
I think that would be my final answer.
Yeah, I think so. Do you think they should ban speed softers that are just bad for the sport? So, here's the thing. I think they should ban any player that's bad for the sport, and that's an attitude thing, not just a speed soft thing. So, like when you have a guy who has a, LMG that's running it indoors and it's at indoor rate, but he's running he can switch it over to full auto and just dump on somebody. I don't think that's a good player. I think he should be banned. I think if you're a speed softer dumping into somebody, that person should be banned when they're causing harm and they're not having fun or creating a fun environment. They 100% should at the very least be kicked out for the day, and then they come back and do the same thing. They should be absolutely banned. I think you should never ban somebody outright unless they are causing a problem on purpose. If you have a anger management issue, you need to work on yourself. Don't bring that to the field and be a problem for everyone else. That's my take. It's not a speed soft thing, it's a player thing.
Said very well.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really enhance that. So it really just it boils down to you as an individual, not the group you're associated with, quote unquote.
Yeah. I don't think it's a speed softer thing. I think it's a player thing across the board. It happens in milsim, it happens in regular open play, it happens in speed soft. I think speed softers just have more of a younger audience, and so they're not as, I don't want to say as mature as some adults who are playing milsim, because it does seem like there is an age gap there. But I will say that there's those people in milsim as well. I don't think that's a speed soft thing.
No. Bullying exists for a reason. Bully the cringe lords.
Absolutely, and bully the people who can't control their own anger that cause problems for everyone else. I think it's absolute crap that you as an individual, when you show up to a fun place to have fun with your friends, you so self-centered that you feel like you can be the angry person because somebody hurt your day. I really think that you need to work on yourself in that instance. If a bunch of people are saying you're causing a problem, you might want to listen to them.
Or even if no one's telling you, and every time you go to an event where other people are like, wow, yippee, I'm having fun, and you're just, this sucks. Everything sucks. Every time I showed up to these events, they suck.
Yeah.
Have you ever maybe thought, your attitude sucks?
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Flip that mirror, look at yourself.
Hot take.
Take a look at yourself and
As
Hot
Michael
take.
Jackson
Deal with yourself.
said.
Copyright.
Ross, you need to be on a
Copyright
soundboard,
infringement.
and you can be like,
Why do you
change!
Give me. I'll just.
All right, well, Eric, you got to be louder then.
You need to mic me up.
Tom, did you see that they are opening
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah.
cigar?
I want to website right now.
They're opening a cigar store near us.
CI.
Yeah, they're opening it up near us.
You're right, E-House.
We need to go.
You're
We need
right.
to go. Yes, no.
If
Eric's super great at
I'm
this.
going to read it
Yeah,
out loud.
yeah.
If you have a problem everywhere you go, you might be the problem.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Hot take. That is, I mean, I really do feel like if you're running into somebody like that on the field, have the you know, ability to walk up to a person politely and tell them, hey man, I think the way you're playing has not been really cool. I'm starting to have a problem with it. Other people are starting to have a problem with it. I'd really like to talk with you about it in a calm manner. Don't walk up and be like, you, like don't do that. Like, that's just going to create a bigger issue. Now you're adding to the problem.
90% of problems can be solved with a calm conversation.
A calm conversation. Just
Yeah.
like, you know, if you get heated about it and you recognize you're being heated about it, walk away, chill out, grab a ref, grab, you know, the owner of the field, grab whoever, and just be like, hey, can you, me, and this guy have a quick conversation about how he's been playing? I really don't appreciate it.
It's one thing that is overlooked too is if you have one hot-headed person and one that is not, you'll notice that the hothead will lose its steam over time.
Yes, absolutely.
When you don't continue to feed
Yeah.
the attitude or the anger. So just think about that next time somebody yells at you. Yelling back might not necessarily actually do you any good.
Yeah.
But I digress. Great little rabbit hole there.
I like it when that question comes up because it's something that is very persistent in our community. Let's be real.
It's everywhere in the world.
It is everywhere in the world. And I mean, I really feel like I really want people, you know, if you're in a community that has a lot of people that have a problem like that, I really think a lot of people can work on their social skills and work on their communication skills and be like, hey man, let's sit down and have a discussion about why you're feeling this way and why you feel like you need to play this way because
Tom,
it's not cool.
We should do amp therapy session lives.
Dude, I would love
once
to
a
do
week.
that. I would love to do that. I would love you know how much I would love to sit there and go, why do you feel like that, man? Like, why do you feel like you need to sit there and dump mags into people?
At this
do you
point-
think they're having fun
At
when you're
this
doing
point,
that?
I'm a licensed therapist.
I mean, yeah.
That would be hilarious. People could apply like financial audit.
Oh my God, we could do AMP financial audit, but it's you as a player.
Emotional audit.
Amped emotional audit. Amped call your hit time.
I love this. Airsoft fight videos are great content sometimes. JK. And you know what? Any confrontational video is entertainment, and that's what's
yes.
That's what's so frustrating about it.
live for it.
No, but it unfortunately is the stuff that it's actually a great thing to say because even though it
gets clicks.
yes,
it gets clicks.
You could have an amazing interaction video and two grown men in fake camo yelling at each other, and that video will do better every single time.
Yeah.
And so I do feel this might be controversial. Do you think people look out for it?
Oh, absolutely.
They want it.
Oh, there's
You know,
people,
they-
I feel like there's definitely individuals that you and I have run into in our entire time playing that actively stir the pot, especially if they have a GoPro on.
Yeah.
And we've definitely run into people like that. I'm not going to name any of them because I don't agree with what they do.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
To be honest, I just know it's happened. But yeah, I mean, social media has, you know, I mean, it has a grasp on real life. It's weird.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no full auto in buildings. That's honestly a pretty wholesome video, if you think about it.
What do you mean?
The no full auto in buildings video. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
He's at like.
I'm sure I
he's
have.
at like I think it's Tax City.
I'm not sure what it was.
It's a huge California indoor field, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And he what? Yeah, and he comes around and he's semi and he's like like really fast.
Yeah, really fast.
And then the dude's like, yo, and then the dude filming keeps playing, goes, yo, no full auto in buildings.
Yeah.
And he goes, that's not full auto. And then the guy responds, that's not full auto? And the guy with the gun goes, no, this is. And he goes, damn, bro, okay.
Yeah.
And then they go their separate ways.
That's
a wholesome
That's
interaction.
absolutely how it should go, though.
Yeah.
Is like, sorry,
That's a
I have a
great
very
film.
fast gun. Yeah, no, I think
Ross,
that's
you
actually
should've
great.
what are you doing, man? We could have just played it right here.
Copyright.
One of my favorite videos is that you ever see that guy that's like dressed in like a colonial soldier outfit, and it's like the guy like turns the corner and like flashes a light and it pauses, and you see him with his wig on, like his coat, and it's like.
I haven't seen that one.
I'll find it. So you can see it.
There's a guy at MSW at Tennessee, the MSW one, was wearing full, I think, World War I
That's dope.
kit. Like, made it the whole event, but why? Just why at an MSW?
Because you could.
I mean, yeah.
Because you could.
It was nuts.
I love that Reddit thread that I just saw before you clicked off. It said, owning a musket for home defense. Tally ho, lads!
I'll copy into the chat so everybody can see.
That is probably the greatest
Yeah, put it in the
reshared.
This is the thing with Count Dooku. Remember that video where it's like,
Yeah.
fire a grape shot, whatever it is.
Oh my god.
That is, I've seen that
Yeah, put it
probably.
in,
Yeah,
maybe.
just put it in the comments so everyone can see what we're
Well,
talking
it's
about.
putting this so people.
I fire the grape shot.
Little golf ball size.
What, did that hit the limit?
I think I did.
Yeah.
But oh well. You'll get the point.
Whatever. Anyway,
Back to
this. If you were to airsoft, we've actually never gotten this question.
Seriously? Okay.
I don't think so. If you were to airsoft with a celebrity or someone famous, who would it be and why? Myself would like it to be Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh, so not an airsoft celebrity.
No, like a normal mainstream. A normal celebrity.
These fucking weird celebrities.
Not these niche hobby celebrities.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Ice Spice. I would airsoft with Ice Spice.
She's
No.
falling off.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I would airsoft with Ryan Reynolds just so he could crack jokes at every single person. Probably that or some other, or Dave Chappelle. Probably Dave Chappelle or Ryan Reynolds.
Just, I
It's
can't
who
think
I
of
would think.
anything. Eric, just play it.
Eric's over here being like, tally ho!
Wait.
Put a link to that in the comments.
I will. Wait.
Probably that or some other.
Anyway,
Dave Chappelle. Probably. Who would you legitimately
I'm
do it
trying to think. Oh, Jim Carrey.
with? That'd be.
I love Jim Carrey.
That'd be funny. I would probably do Ryan Reynolds or Dave Chappelle.
He's my one celebrity. I'll take a day.
My one celebrity who I know that I would is cheating if I say it. Jake Lurr.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney.
Where's Logan?
You guys are like, oh, I'll take Ryan Reynolds or Dave Chappelle. I'm like, get her, what's her name out here?
Yeah, let me spend some quality time airsofting with Sydney Sweeney.
Oh my God, Logan's at home. Oh my God. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't. That's a good one.
Top pick, Jake Lurr.
I'm trying to think. That one doesn't count. We already did that, and it's a great time.
What?
We already played with Jake.
Yeah, I know, but
If
it's
you
any
could.
celebrity. He's like not an airsoft celebrity. He actually is not an airsoft celebrity. He's a
know.
regular celebrity.
I know.
So if I could, I would 100% play with Jake because he's just an awesome dude.
This is not up for debate. I agree. I'm just saying this question specifically asks if you were to.
If I were to, I would do it with Jake because I already know it's gonna be a fun time. I don't have to worry. I don't be like,
An
oh,
A-list celebrity.
huh?
A-list celebrity.
He's an A-list celebrity. I don't know what you're talking about. Jake, if you're watching this, Eric doesn't think you're an A-list celebrity. No, Ryan Reynolds and Dave Chappelle. I would 100% do that.
I think I'm gonna. This is like a weird question.
I don't follow celebrities, so it's like
know, I'm
I
trying
just
to think.
watch comedians. Like that's my only frame of reference was
You
like.
gotta go with, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and live out all your.
Oh, Rocky Balboa.
That's what I mean, yeah. You need
What's her
like.
name?
Who?
I'm Blanking on the name.
I want Ron.
The one I'm thinking of.
Oh, I know who you're thinking
Yeah, I know
of.
you're thinking of.
From Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name?
That's a great question.
Ryan Gosling.
Moving on.
I want to play Airsoft with her.
August Burn Red is more popular than most of what I listen to. He counts.
Ha!
Don't look at me. I never doubted you.
Yeah, I know.
I flew all the way to Las Vegas and watched him perform. So
Did you guys
yes,
get
he was definitely
I need to ask you. I've been meaning to ask you how that trip was, and I
fantastic. The When We Were Young tour was very fun, and everyone who played was actually very good. And I definitely muscled my way all the way to the front for August Burns Red.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right
was
off
he,
to
like
the side.
screaming at you?
Oh, it was dude, it sounded fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great show.
Yeah.
Everyone there was honestly so great.
Yeah.
I know. I want to go. Jake's touring with Day to Remember right now.
Yes.
I wanted to see them both play, but when we saw them both at.
Well, I'm
When
gonna
We Were
try.
Young,
I'm gonna try and see.
Technically.
We're getting into a bunch of. We're gonna. Wes and I could talk about our friendship with Jake for probably days.
I mean, we could talk about anything for days,
Yeah.
Tom. That's our specialty. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
The live could technically be an 8-hour shift if we really wanted it.
We actually 100% could do like a full day live, just you and me. We would just ramble.
Yes, we ramble already. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Mr. Jim Carrey.
Jim
think that would
Carrey.
be
I
fun.
think that's a good. I think it'd be fun.
I want like Liar Liar just following me around. You ever see that movie? The Grinch.
I want the Grinch playing Airsoft.
It's Christmas sake. I don't want to deal with the main one.
Yeah, I want the one where his heart's really big. Anyway, good question. Good
all right.
question.
What's next?
Oh. Hole through the man.
Ross finished it.
That's funny.
Okay. I forgot today was Wednesday. Thoughts on the ML36? The tag launcher? It's fantastic. Have extra O-rings. It will not eat through them, but they do unseat, and when they unseat, they don't go back on really well, so have extra O-rings is my only negative on it, but the ML36 is fantastic if you were running tags. It's the best thing. I would highly recommend it. It's just really expensive.
It is very expensive, but you do kind of get what you pay for. It does work extremely well. There isn't really a better grenade launcher that exists.
I think ML36's actual sniper rifle of Airsoft.
I mean, I have seen some absolutely tremendously far shots. With
That's
those
what I
things.
mean. Like the range that you get on that thing.
You're also
is-
shooting a freaking grapefruit. You know what I mean? You're not shooting an airsoft BB. I mean,
grape shot.
well, I was gonna say a grape, but it's definitely bigger than a grape. And then
Yeah, it's way bigger. I mean, it's probably like
Kumquat.
it's a pair. We're probably shooting pairs.
shooting pears at people.
You guys tell us, what do you think a tagging around fruit is? What is a fruit that resembles a tag?
Yeah, what fruit is that?
Closely resembles a tiger.
And then I just picked one up. What rounds should I use?
Definitely Reapers, in my opinion. Reapers are the timed ones. Fates are the impact and time. Actually, I would probably go with that one because that way, if you do end up hitting something, it goes off no matter what. It doesn't bounce and then go off. The Fates I would do all day. They're going to be in around February, I would say.
Yeah. Speaking of that, try a tennis ball in a VFC Carl Gustav. It shoots great.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
We should go get a tennis racket and shoot at people, and you have to dodge it or hit it. I think
Let's
that'd
get your goalie pads.
I don't
You
have
finally
goalie
I know,
pads.
but you get your goalie pads, and then you have a tennis racket.
Yeah, go ahead and conjure up some goalie pads. And
I told you I'd buy them with you,
no.
just so we could go play again.
I know. It's on my laundry list of things to do.
Hey, you take the money from the 249 I just bought off of you and go buy goalie pads.
I don't need a
You need them.
vehicle. I need a goalie pads. I'll go get full Vaughn.
Oh yeah, you could just take
I'll
that.
just go
yeah.
get brand
yeah,
new
absolutely.
Vaughn
Yeah,
goalie
roller
pads.
skate to work, bro.
Dude.
Yeah.
In a month we'll be ice skating.
Yeah,
to work,
exactly.
Tom,
It would be-
so we're
you'd be
good.
fine.
I don't need a car. I got goalie
No,
pads.
no.
I hate you. We'll hit this one real quick. Talking music, what was the best concert? What was the best concert that you've ever been to? Myself, Slayer of SOD.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. Like, what was my favorite? Can I pick two?
Sure, Tom.
Okay, so
I didn't write the question, but sure.
my favorite one was definitely when I saw Rise Against, my favorite band, and it was not like the most immersive of a like stage presence, but just the way that they did the music and everything, and the way the crowd got into it. It was super awesome. I'll never forget that. My other one was actually a very, very small band called the Wild Feathers, and it was this like. It was like a bar style, because if you guys have been to Pittsburgh, there's a place called Stage AE, which is a venue. It has three kind of setups. It has an outdoor setup for larger, it has kind of a medium-sized indoor setup, and then it has this bar setup for very small bands, and it's really intimate. So like they're just basically playing for like 25 people, maybe up to 80, but it's in this really compact setup, and it was really cool because you got to hang out with the band when the openers were going, and then you got to hang out with the opener guys too. Like it was really chill. Like it didn't feel like you were just like, oh, these crazy people who are just like absolutely nuts that I'll never get to talk with. It was like it was just a really chill, like these guys are really good at music, and then you can kind of like pick their brain and talk with them afterwards. It was really chill. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick two as well because they're quite opposites of each other.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, most recently, Eminem at F1.
Really?
Really? Yeah, I mean, it was a very cool experience to be on or near an F1 track.
Oh,
watching
yeah.
someone who I've listened to for a very, very long time perform. And he doesn't tour very frequently.
Yeah.
Or do anything very frequently. So that one was very, very cool. And then the other one, I think, was actually at Stage AE.
Yeah.
And so it was a little smaller. It was a little bit more.
Yeah.
I saw the Midnight.
Oh, yeah.
There, I forget his name.
That'd be a good show.
Hitting the saxophone, walking through the crowd, like, dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
and you're just like, yeah, and you're like 3 feet away. Like,
Yeah.
So total polar opposites
Absolutely.
of music. But, yeah, those are probably my top two. I mean, like I said, the When We Were Young tour was actually like, I mean, I knew a lot of the bands too. So like, that one was very cool. That's a festival.
Yeah.
I would say.
The only time I've been to two festivals. One was Boston Calling, and that was the only time I've seen Hozier perform live, and that was crazy cool.
Yeah.
And then I went to Desert Trip, which is a bunch of classic rock, like The Who played.
Now you're speaking my language.
No, literally, it was literally all just a bunch of classic rock guys. They were like 80-year-olds still rocking, like, but it was an awesome concert. It was great. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that's dope. Music is awesome. We don't really talk about that very often. Where are we here?
We're check YouTube too. We got people on YouTube.
Yeah. Rise Against is so good live. I've seen them a few times, and I love how they sound exactly how they sound on their album.
Yes.
Deftones were probably the worst for me. They sounded nothing like their album.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I've never seen Rise Against, so I can't really speak on that.
We drove 5 hours to go see them. They don't tour a lot in the U.S. That was the thing. We found out they were touring in the U.S. and we found out they were in Cincy. They were not coming to Pittsburgh. And me and Lex were like, we need to go see it. And we had a free weekend. She was like, oh, it's a 5-hour drive. I'm like, I've trained for this.
Yeah. 5 hours.
5 hours is nothing
Yeah.
for me to go and do something.
Yeah.
Did you find out what they were rising against?
Yes, a lot of things. They have a lot of things that they rise against.
Back to the ML36.
Yes.
I meant more of explosive chalk or smoke or buckshot.
Absolutely explosive rounds for games that allow it against personnel, because it is a force multiplier for your side. Absolutely run explosives. They are way more fun. And then if it's an event where they only allow vehicles to be taken out, run chalks, because that's probably the only ones they allow. AMS, I know, has been back and forth on what they allow. I think they're leaning more to just vehicle being taken out by it, not aiming it at personnel.
They can do some damage.
They 100% could do some damage. They're pretty strong, especially if you don't follow the rules on how to use them. The buckshot one, to me, it has its place, but as a single-use thing, unless it's in like a 6-pack, I don't really see the best use for it, especially with the shotguns that just came out this year.
Yeah, but it is attached to your primary.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I feel like the buckshot, it's an interesting thing, but I don't feel like it really has a place.
Yeah.
At least anymore.
Just saying that the SKD TAC has or had some bag of dicks that fit in a tag shell and launch out of it.
I've seen this.
Yep.
Thank you for that information.
Yep.
Everyone do what they wish with that. What company was that again for the M3? Also, do you guys know anything about the Shrub drone rounds? And you can 3D print the buckshot rounds. M3, like a BMW?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
definitely not. What M3 are you
I don't know.
referring to?
Yeah, I don't know what the M3 is.
Yeah, you have to educate us a little bit on that one.
Yeah.
But thank you, Eric, for pinning this comment. I just see it constantly.
I just want to road it every single time.
Own a musket for home defense.
M3 Carl Gustav. I guess.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, that went over my head too.
What else do we got? Did I miss anything? No.
Nope, I think we got YouTube and Instagram taken care of. Apparently, we are live on Facebook. Like, they're allowing it. Like, we're always live on Facebook, but we just immediately would get banned. Apparently, we do have
We're live on Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook.
God, I've been
going
on
right now.
Marketplace, like social media.
Ross, does that get put into the chat channel?
No.
Okay, I didn't know.
That and Twitch are separate.
So Facebook and Twitch, if you guys are watching on there, if you guys want to have a question answered, comment on Instagram or YouTube. That's where we're reading from.
Or you can submit your question the day prior.
Yes.
Via this piece of paper, aka the Instagram story. This is a cool one. Favorite way to film your adventures?
Right now, GoPros and run cams are probably the most used outside of a dedicated camera.
I'm going off the beaten path here. My favorite way to capture an event from a photography standpoint was disposable cameras.
Oh, did you see what we got?
Do you still have those from Copperhead?
I have the
Don't we have
cameras.
some
I
that
need to
we never
take
got
them.
developed?
Yeah, I need to take them. I still have the cameras, but
It's been so long ago. It'd be fun to look at what we even got.
We
disposable cameras
Gang.
were so fun.
Contour was great.
And I think disposables are so cheap. And the nicest part about a disposable camera is carrying a very expensive camera on your person when you play is very high risk. I mean, DSLRs and mirrorless cameras are pretty robust, but at the end of the day, it is kind of a risk. They're heavy and they take up a lot of space. But being able to whip out a disposable, crank it a few times, and take that picture and put it away, it was genuinely a lot of fun. And
What's the thing that we got that's Ross, what's the camera we got? The Cam Snap, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a electronic version of a disposable camera. It's called a Cam Snap. We started recently using these because they actually super great with battery. They're really good with storage, and the photos they take are honestly almost identical to a disposable camera, but you can just get more out of them. And they do not cost a lot. I think they were like $45 or $60 for that one. So obviously way more expensive than a disposable, and it's not designed to be disposed of, but it gives you that same image vibe, and it gives you a lot more storage and stuff. And you can download it, so you don't have to go get it developed and anything like that.
That's the best part of disposable cameras, is getting that envelope and getting to flip through them takes you right back. I'm just saying.
You're right.
But no, this is it's an economical way to do it. But
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just Oh, okay. Tom, what was the feeling when
You were peer pressured into taking your shirt off.
Oh,
Not the first, not the last.
yeah. That's
Tom's always taking his damn shirt off.
Yeah.
Well, Look at him now.
That was kind of funny, honestly, because that's never happened at an AMS. It always happens at like every other event, but like AMS for some reason was like, yeah, just do it. I'm like, all right, it's an AMS shirt. I don't care. If the crowd wants that, that's fine.
The crowd.
If the crowd wants that, that's fine. If the people asking, I shall deliver it.
You're such a people pleaser.
I am.
You're so fucking kidding me.
One shirt taker offer.
Drone munitions are going to be very specialized because you need an event that will let you drop them. Personally,
Yeah.
I wouldn't allow drone drop munitions without letting drones be shot.
I would agree with that, yes.
That is a good
Tough.
take.
That is a good take. I agree.
Why not use the Mohawk for recording? Because it's really expensive, and the quality you get out of it is the same as a GoPro. And it's cumbersome, comparatively.
I don't think the Mohawk is cumbersome.
Well,
It's specially
it's
designed.
for a helmet, I get it, but like you're paying like
You're
$1,000
you're paying a-
$1,500.
They're not that
for it.
expensive.
No, for the IR one it is.
You don't need the IR one.
It's like 500. It's like 500 or 700.
Because the IR one only picks up on IR light.
Yeah.
So
Let's look it up.
I don't like the Mohawk. I just don't think
But-
it's worth the money.
yeah, but there's no other camera that's recording night vision besides the Psionics.
Yeah, which honestly, I would tell you to grab a Psionics over it.
You're not filming at night without a night vision camera. No one. The only way you're recording night vision footage is through 549,
Okay.
and IR is
Okay.
849.
Okay.
But even the IR one, you're not gonna want because it needs infrared light
Yeah.
to see. So you're gonna be walking around with infrared light on anyway.
But
I would rather spend $350 less, buy the normal one, and
Yeah.
then purchase a film through tube
Oh yeah.
recorder.
Oh yeah.
So
You know, actually,
That's-
something that just came out that's really cool is the RunCam like kind of side panel one with the adjustable head on it that just came out. A guy made an adapter for NVG tubes to go onto it. That honestly is what I'd recommend for nighttime recording.
I think it'd be good.
The quality is what you need it to be. It's not like you're shooting in 4K or anything because it's a RunCam, but you don't really need to care too much about the sound quality. Again, it's a RunCam. They're not the highest quality stuff, but it will allow you to run through a night vision device that's going to get the best night footage that you can get, and you can actually tell what's going on. That one is what I would recommend if you're looking for nighttime camera use.
Yeah.
Here's the two.
That's insanity.
Look at all the features though. I mean, you can put your radio and get the comm chatter through the video onto the camera.
Can't do that with anything else.
Yeah, but you could overlay that later. You know what I mean?
Not if
You
you're
don't have to. You're getting.
only if you're using an open mic. If you're doing an internal comm system like
Yeah.
Peltor's, no, you're not.
Yeah.
I was able to record it separately,
Which at that point, good luck rigging
20x improved oil light sensitivity.
I
Sure.
bet this thing's crazy.
Yeah. Sorry,
It's probably
I'm
not
very-
digital night vision. It probably just has
No.
an insanely high ISO.
Yeah.
It's probably like it can crank the ISO so high that it allows that much light in. It would have to practically be pitch black for it not to see.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I think we should get one in. I
We should get one for testing.
I don't trust it as far as night vision recording goes. I don't
You're only
care.
thinking of it of night vision recording, but it's not a night vision recording camera.
No, I know
it's not
that.
marketed that way.
Well, that one is. That one is.
That one's just marketing super 20 times better in low light.
Yeah,
That's just saying it's good in low light. It's not.
But okay,
it's
then
not saying it's a
let's
night vision
let's
camera.
take it this way. If it is $1,000 camera
Okay.
versus a $400 GoPro.
I think the newest GoPro's more than $400.
You're almost there anyway. Just buy the Mohawk.
How much is a
No.
brand, how much is a brand new GoPro? Just because this is a great conversation.
No, yeah,
They're like 300.
yeah.
I
They're
don't
like,
believe you. Go ahead, look it up.
They're like 300.
like the
What are we at?
GoPro.
14 now?
I think we're at the 12 or the 14.
We'll find out in a second.
Yeah, I think it's a 12. And
the black. You have to go to the highest-
survey said 13.
13 black. I'm
Okay.
curious. All right, let's see.
Okay. Survey
Check
says.
it out. That's
not
a YouTube
check it.
video.
Yeah,
Come on, Eric.
Eric,
You're killing me here.
come on.
Hit the buy button.
Hit the buy button.
It's on the- it's been on
Oh,
the whole
400.
All right, 400 bucks.
Okay, so $400
Okay.
for that
Okay.
versus the Mohawk 100 times over the GoPro every day. It's gonna film better. It has better support. versus a $1,000 camera that the only benefit of it is it's shaped to fit a helmet.
That's, I mean, judging from its spec sheet, that's not its only benefit, though. We have in uncharted territory of recording your comm system, which I've never even heard of, and I think that's insane. And
I will agree
I
that
don't
that
know
is a cool feature.
I don't know what the spec sheet is on that. That thing could shoot at 60 frames 4K.
Maybe it shoots better than a GoPro. I'll give you that. I just don't see an extra $600 being worth to record radio chatter.
Get me one and we'll find out. Well, I'll do a full test of all the different cameras and what's the best for Airsoft.
It's not really good.
Max is a 1080p, so it's not better than the
1080p.
right there. Max 1080p resolution
That's not very good.
compared to the new GoPro. No,
I mean, it's fine.
it's not
Nobody
4K.
really needs 4K. with
No,
cameras.
4K is not.
You tell me every time to record in 4K.
I do that so I can zoom and post. You don't really need 4K. for
Yeah,
any
4K
reason.
is only.
But there you go.
I would have to see the low light compared, like in real life.
Even
Yeah, so we're
if
talking
the
1080
yeah,
max,
I just
the resolution's not that incredible.
I'm just looking at it and I'm like, is it $600 more worth it for the radio recording and the possible better low light?
Depends on what you do.
Or you could grab the GoPro
Okay.
for daylight and you can grab the run cam thing hookup for like $80 to a NVG,
Assuming you
which
have a $3,000 night vision.
no,
camera.
you rent for $150 from Amped Airsoft in most games.
And then pray to God that the night vision clip-on piece that I bought works with the tube I rented.
Oh yeah, no, it'll work with 14 glass. That's what it's designed
I'm
for.
just saying, assuming you get a 14.
We only have 14 glass.
Okay, well, assuming you can get one, they sell out fast. So make sure you pre-order them for events.
Yeah, because you're trying to get footage. I'm saying you can do probably much better for less money.
Oh, I
You
mean-
know what the best I've seen was a young man at TRP named Rocky. He used to put his phone in his front pocket,
Oh my god.
facing outwards.
Yeah, I don't know why we're arguing here.
When we have
honestly
phones.
have 4K 120 frame a second
He
iPhones
had
that.
the most fun I've ever seen.
Record with thermal. Correct.
I mean, that's not a bad
Correct.
idea either. But you also need a
Flex on the pores. Yes.
$2,000 thermal.
We're here to flex on the pores.
Then you should be buying a Mohawk.
You're right. For that, that is the only valid argument. I want to flex on the pores with my camera. No.
Flex on the pores in any way you can.
I don't think it's worth the money.
I'd have to see it to justify why.
I'd
it's
have to
worth
see
it.
the low light. I think if the
I-
low light was actually like the level of an Opson, which actually is not the worst, it's usable. It's not there yet. It's not Gen 3. Then I could maybe validate the price. I just cannot validate $1,000.
I would want to see battery life and reliability.
I
because
agree with the battery life.
God damn, I love GoPros to death.
Dude, they
But the amount
die.
of times it's dead, it's overheating, it's corrupting my SD card.
Yep.
It didn't turn on for some reason.
It's
just-
formatted in this weird way because they thought it would be better, and now I have to download a third-party software to unformat it and reformat it to my software.
They're great cameras. They're very good, but man, oh man. If I just knew every time I went beep and it would work and it had,
Oh, you mean a contour?
well, rip Contour, the best action
Contour was the
camera to
best
ever to
action camera,
exist.
period.
I don't know how they went out of business.
Hmm.
It was GoPro's fault. Huh?
Irresponsible spending.
Let's see here.
That's where we were.
Why not use the Mohawk for? Okay. When airsofting, you guys a glove guy, and if so, what gloves of choice? The mechanics, just mechanics, tactical gloves.
I always wear gloves,
Yeah.
original mechanics.
Yeah.
I used to like the Oakley SI Assault gloves a lot. Those ones were pretty cool.
I've heard really
Gee.
good things about pig full dexterity.
Me too.
I've never owned one
The
though.
Lancer Zulus are actually nice.
We didn't deserve Contour. No, we didn't. We took them for granted.
Yes.
And now where are we?
Rip
R.I.P. Rocky. My bad for sparking such a heated debate. No, Rob, you're chill. We love
That's what we do.
him and I love deep diving into that. I love it when we don't have the same opinion.
Well, typically when Tom grabs an opinion, I will grab the other one.
Yeah.
Just because
Let's see where it goes.
I love to just get into it. But no, I mean, it's fun when we actually feel a certain way and go at it. So
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Because imagine if we just, everyone, you're like, you said something, we're like, yeah,
Yeah, you know what?
all right.
Definitely the Mohawk.
right, yep,
no
all right.
opinion other than that.
Next
yeah,
one.
that's boring. That's just
We
boring.
need to argue about it. We did this, yeah. Fitzy is here.
Oh, great. Fitzy's here. Yay.
Hi,
Fitzy.
Where are we here? MDR, please. I'll be watching later. Y'all plan on doing a review on it?
We're definitely doing some gameplay testing. We're definitely doing a lot of stuff with the MDR.
We did, Coco Bear, if you, you're going to be watching later, so you'll actually see us talk about it before you ask about it. So, yeah, you actually will save a lot of time.
Yep.
What are the chances of me trading guns for nods?
What was that?
Sell those guns that you'd want to trade for nods and save your dollars.
We do not do any
and
trades.
Come back and purchase
Whoa,
nods.
what do you have? And then we'll just tell you if we
Nah.
do any trades.
We as a company don't do any trades. If you would like to trade with employees of their personal items,
Eric
you can
has
do
been
that.
looking for a spring 1911 to trade for his PVS 14. So if you can provide, he will provide.
If you can go to any Dunham's.
No, you can't get them anymore there, dude.
Yeah, you can.
Airsoft's dead at sporting goods stores. Dunham's used to be the place, dude.
Yeah.
Remember the Black Ops line of Airsoft
That's
guns?
exactly what I was thinking. It was the Black Ops line.
They don't exist anymore?
I don't think so.
That's cool. I'm looking up.
They were legit.
I'm sure they exist on the internet, but not. You must have it at a retailer, and my 12-year-old self can acquire it with my mother's money
For my birthday.
for my birthday.
Yeah, it was a good time. Vic finally joins. He
Oh, he got done skateboarding so he could come inside and watch our
he's
live.
a paintballer now, dude.
You're
I don't know what
right.
talking about.
You're right.
Oh, I heard about that.
Vic is gonna be
Vic's like,
paintball dad.
he's like the community is so much less toxic.
Vic, we love you.
We do love you, Vic.
Some built AEGs, a Kappa, flak, etc.
Nah.
It's a lot of guns, but
Yeah,
you'd have to offer up to the employees.
Yeah.
My tubes are definitely they're mine forever.
Yeah.
I love my clunky 15s.
I love breaking my neck with my dual 14s.
I can't believe you still run dual 14s.
Hey.
Where's his comment at?
What?
What he has?
It's right there. I mean, like an ADX ML. You're right there.
Yeah, right one.
Oh.
You're on it.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all should start buying and selling pre-owned. You know,
We've thought about it.
It's been chatted about, but it's almost like buying a new car. As soon as that new car drives off the lot, that's 30% of its value.
We're at the GameStop.
Tanked.
We're at the GameStop, you unfortunately.
Yeah, you wouldn't make any money.
Yeah, and it for us to make money on it, it wouldn't make any sense. We'd have to. It wouldn't make sense. Then we have to evaluate everything that came in, log it all in the condition it's in. It doesn't make sense for us to do that as a company.
It would be cool to do like a GameStop or the Exchange.
It would
type.
have to be kind of how the exchange does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have this thing. It's worth $800. Best I
Well,
can do is $72.
Best I can do is $72 because I need to make money.
Or
off of
$80
it.
in-store
Sorry,
credit.
man.
Yeah.
It's in my system. I had done.
Yeah, it's in my system. That's hilarious. Oh boy.
Can
oh
you
boy.
guys start stocking TM, MWS internals, and upgrades? We can. It is really hard to get those into the U.S. because of licensing stuff that they do on those guns that they don't care about the U.S. market and a few other things.
I know.
Yes.
Pre-owned airsoft. Pre-owned
I
airsoft
just saw it.
is less valuable than actual garbage. No money in facilitating its trade beyond swap meets.
He's so not wrong.
Yeah, I'll actually take the garbage.
Yeah. I'll take the garbage. I could probably get some money for that.
I'll take the garbage.
That's,
That is, E-House never misses. Dude.
no, he does not.
James, what's in the garbage?
Yeah. Well. Oh, dude, I have this super rare airsoft gun or garbage. Well, what's in the garbage?
What did you throw away recently?
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
But Tom, what is going on this weekend?
Oh Christ. Okay, so
You got
this
3
weekend
minutes.
we have Sector 7 on Saturday, and we also are going to be at the East Coast Night Shoot, which is a real steel shoot. It is probably the biggest night vision shoot in, I want to say, in the U.S. And we are going to be providing night vision rentals at that event. If you guys want to come to a real steel event, they I think still have a few tickets available. If you guys haven't signed up for that. If you're looking to play at a really fun field, very close friends of ours, and have a great time and a great vibe to play in, Sector 7 is always fun, man.
It's a blast.
I think that's one we all look forward to going to. If I wasn't going to the East Coast Night Shoot this weekend, I was going to run the 249 at Sector.
I would definitely go to Sector if it wasn't for the fact it's a week prior to the big one.
See, but that's why I want to go, is because I want to just like final test my stuff.
Yeah.
That's my only reason for wanting to go.
Preserving my toe to hopefully. It's gotta get through it.
But yeah, lots going on this weekend. So
Yep.
if you guys are looking for something to do, check our events page on the website, and you can pretty much see everything going on.
Yep. What else we got? Tom, when's the next time we can throw stuff on Steven's hood so he can drive past Sector and nearly get you? I don't know, buddy. Yeah, I saw Felix called me about that. I woke up to the text from about his truck breaking down. I was very happy he made it back.
Favorite dinner meal?
Oh.
Eric pointed at this paper.
I didn't know you were
Gordon Ramsay's beef Wellington with a nice Malbec.
You know
Have you ever eaten that?
Yes, with you. In Vegas.
Yeah, we went with.
We,
Doctor.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Nocturne.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry. Because I didn't get the beef Wellington that time, because that was my second time there.
Yes.
So I didn't.
There's a video online of.
I didn't remember.
Canyon goes around to every single, like, Gordon Ramsay restaurant in
Yeah.
Vegas and tries the beef Wellington at every single one and rates just the beef Wellington.
I'll be honest, I thought it was going to be like this, just blown out of proportion. My God, was it good. My God.
The blue ribbon was pretty good. That
Oh,
restaurant.
yeah. You guys went back there.
Yes.
Yeah. How was that, Bill?
It was good food. Let's just say that. Very good. The fondue was very good.
Oh, yeah?
That fondue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good. But all right, guys, that is 2 o'clock.
Oh, wow. That went fast.
That was a fast live.
Yeah.
So go out to Sector 7 this weekend or go shoot real guns with Tom. And we do this every week on Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Instagram, YouTube, and various other social